I've been working here only 6 months. You think you can boss me around your big mouth?
You do what I say, Nicodemus, or rackets around your brow.
Well, all right, just calm yourself, Tony. Just calm yourself.
Yeah. Miss Liddy has to have those on the mantelpiece, you know.
Well, that's why I had to put them there by that picture.
Yep. And that man in that picture's Miss Liddy's brother. And today's the 10th anniversary of his death. And I reckon she's going to want to celebrate it.
Well, I'll sure be glad when Mrs. Martin gets back from the seashore. I'm plumb sick of Miss Liddy bossing me around.
Oh, ain't we all? Mr. Bob and Miss Beverly and Little Tracy, they'll be glad to see their mom. Shh! Here comes Miss Liddy.
Well, I'm glad to see that you arranged the flowers under poor brother Horatio at last. You are so slow, Nicodemus, I thought you would never get them cut. No, that's not right. You have them over to one side. I want them exactly underneath. That's better. Poor Horatio. Zinnias were his favorite flowers. Dead these 10 years with nobody left to mourn his going but me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Miss Liddy. There's his 3 children and his widow, Miss Agnes. They're here to mourn him.
Those children were too young to realize Horatio's death when he died. And as for Agnes, here she is, away at the seashore, having a good time on the 10th anniversary of his death. Oh, it's almost time for lunch. Where are the children?
Well, Mr. Bob and Miss Mary Lee is out playing tennis. And Grace is watching them.
Nicodemus, go tell the children to come in at once and get ready for lunch.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I guess I better go get dinner dished up.
Oh, brother, they have all forgotten you but me.
Mom's coming home today. Mom's coming home today. Mom's coming home today.
Gracie, please, not so noisy. Remember, this is the 10th anniversary of your father's death. What are you shrieking about anyway?
Mary Lee and Bob just got a letter from Mama. And she's coming home sometime today. And she's bringing us a big surprise. Goody, goody, goody.
Agnes coming home so soon? She wrote the children. Why did she write to me? But no, nobody ever thinks of me.
Oh, Bob, I'm so happy. Mother's coming home today. And she's bringing us a big surprise. A big surprise.
I sure hope she's had a good rest. She deserves it. Oh, hello, Aunt Lyd. Time for lunch.
What's this about your mother coming home today?
Oh, she is, Aunt Lydia. We just got a letter from her.
Well, why didn't you tell me about it? Nobody ever tells me anything. It's just, I'm treated like a poor relation around here. It was different before your father died. Oh
gosh, don't turn on the waterworks. The landman just this minute came with the morning mail.
And we caught him at the gate. Here, you can read her letter, Aunt Lydia. We brought it right in to tell you about it.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to read it. And she doesn't think enough of me to write me her plans. Oh, I wish I were dead. I'm just in the way here. If Horatio lived.
Oh, good Granny Aunt Lyd. Don't start that all over again. You make it so mournful around here that no wonder poor mother had to go to the seashore for a rest. Mary Lee and Gracie and I will have to leave too if you don't try to be a little more cheerful.
Talking to me like that, your father's own blood sister. It's no wonder he doesn't turn in his grave. I can't help but be sad on the anniversary of his death. When I mourn, I mourn. See, I have his favorite flowers placed in this picture. No one else thought enough of him to do it.
Poor old Dad. I can't remember much about him. I was only 10 when he died.
And I was only 8. And Gracie was a baby. Poor mother, she has missed him so. But she is still true to his memory. She's never married.
That's no sign that she won't. Especially now that that uncle of hers died and left her a little bit of money. Someone is going to marry her for that money. Mark my words.
Tommy Rock, why borrow trouble? Mother has never married. Why would she start now? Who's that?
I'll call Begonia.
Oh, don't bother. She's busy with lunch. I'll answer.
Special delivery for Miss Lydia Martin. Sign it, please.
A special delivery letter for you, Aunt Lydia. And it's from Mother. Now you ought to feel better. We only got a plain letter. And here you write a special delivery.
It's about time she wrote to me. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this is dreadful. Oh, I'm gonna faint. Water, smelling salt, Peruna.
Oh my gosh, she's faded. What do we do?
Get her some Peruna. Call Begonia. Come, Nicodemus. Where's her smelling salt? Begonia, come quick. Begonia! Nicodemus! Begonia! Nicodemus!
Rubber head, rubber neck, rubber. Here goes Begonia.
Great goodness, what happened?
Is the house catched fire?
It's Aunt Lydia. She's fainted and we don't know what to do. Where's her bottle of Peruna?
Oh, I'm all right now. It's just the dreadful news of this letter. Oh.
Has something happened to Mother? Has she been in an automobile wreck?
Gosh, is she hurt?
Mama's killed! Mama's killed! Mama's killed!
No, it's nothing like that. Here, read it yourself. Read it out loud. You'll all learn soon enough.
Dear Lydia, I wrote the children that I had a special surprise for them. But since thinking the matter over, I thought I should write you and explain to you the facts. Lydia, I have fallen in love with a splendid gentleman, an old schoolmate of mine whom I haven't seen for years. We were sweethearts long before I ever met Horatio. His name is Mr. Henry Turner. He is a businessman. We are engaged and expect to marry soon. I am bringing him home with me today to meet you and the children. Henry is my big surprise. Oh, let me finish. I can't go on.
Try to explain to Bob and Meredith and Gracie and make them understand. It isn't that I don't still care for their father, but he has been gone from me for so long, and I am lonely. Besides, I think that children have reached an age when they need a father's advice and counseling. They'll be crazy about Henry when they learn to know him. Yes, we will. I'll kick Henry's pants. My mind is fully made up. We love each other, and we are going to be married. Try to get them used to the idea. Henry wants me to fly down with him tomorrow, and in that case, we may get home as soon as this letter. Do be reconciled, Lydia. My marriage will not need any changes in your plan of living. You will always have a home as long as I have one. Ever my love, Agnes. That's all.
Now, what do you think?
Oh, this is terrible.
A darn old stepfather.
I don't want a stepfather. I'll hate him. Hate him.
It's scandalicious, that's what it is. The man coming into this house to boss me around.
Agnes could at least have waited a decent length of time before marrying again. Poor Horatio, only dead 10 years. I guess you'll your mother's inheritance, and I'll bet he's marrying her for it.
Hey, gosh, maybe you're right.
Oh, Bob, do you really think so?
He'll skin Mother out of every penny. And then where will we be? Why, we can't even go to college.
And that ain't the worst of it. That man getting your mom's money, he'll fire Nicodemus and me.
I ain't no position to be fired. I needs my job.
He'll fire us all out. You know how mean stepfathers always are. Poor Bob will have to go to work. And he'll make Mary Lee get married. He'll run me out, and I'll have to work at a laundry or something. And poor little Gracie will be sent away off to some girls' camp.
I won't go! I won't go! I won't go!
We must do something, put our heads together. We must break up this terrible match.
Of course we must, but how? Think! Think, everybody! They are liable to pop in here any minute now. Think! Think!
If we could only scare the man somehow, so he would break his engagement with Mother. I only wish some of us kids would have fits or something to make him think there was insanity in our family.
Why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Have fits!
Are you serious? Listen, Dizzy, I've never had a convulsion yet. I'm not going to start this late in life.
You don't really have to have a fit, Lane Green. Just make on like you're having one. I should think you'd be willing to do most anything to keep that awful man from marrying our mother.
Yeah, but it's asking a good deal for a fellow to have a hissy and foam at the mouth. By golly, I have a good notion to try it. What do you say to the idea, Lydia? Me throwing a convulsion or two to scare this Henry Turner out of the family.
If you make it convincing enough, I hope you throw a dozen.
I'll put my whole soul into it.
No, Bob, I hope you don't go throwing a fit. I'm scared of fits.
The fit question's settled. Bob will have them. But in case they don't work, we should have something else to fall back on. Now, what could I do to make my tentative stepfather dislike me so much who would be leery about tying up to this family?
I have it. You would be a perfect dumb Dora.
What do you mean? What can she do?
You could be one of those dumb Doras that always talks baby talk incessantly. That would drive any man crazy.
The idea's not bad. Considering its source, I'll carry on as though I were perfectly crazy about my new stepdaddy. And I'll just bore him to death with my cunning baby twaddle. Now, if we could just think of something for Gracie to do.
I have it. Gracie, you would be a perfect holy terror. One of those little brats always playing practical jokes like putting pins in dear Henry's chair, all that sort of thing.
Just watch me. I'll drive him crazy.
Your plans might work, heaven knows I hope so. But I advise you not to pull your stunts in front of your mother. She'll see through the ruse and tell him that it's all just a practical joke.
We'll be careful. And Aunt Lydia, I think you should have some kind of a plan too, in case ours all fail.
Oh, you can't depend on me. I have no imagination. I couldn't act anybody but myself.
I think that'll do just as fine if you like yourself.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
I need to go lie down. All this has brought on one of my neuralgia headaches.
But the luncheon is ready.
I don't want to bite. Not a thing but my dose of Peruna. And to think she would even want to marry another man after being married to Horatio. Oh!
I don't want any lunch either. So upset. Besides, Mother and that man may be here any minute now. And we must leave and get dressed. Come on, Gracie. All right.
I need to get changed too and think up some plans. Say, Mary, just how does one go about having the devotion anyhow?
Poor little lamb. It's all gone up. They can't eat. It's horrifical for that man to come into this house. I think I'll put poison in his soup.
Well, there ain't no use in letting them eatments go to waste. I reckon I'll go up and decorate my interiors with a few of them groceries.
Now, Nicodemus, you leave them victuals alone. Jenny, look at just that there.
Is this where Mrs. Adams Martin lives?
Yes, ma'am, but she ain't at home right now.
Well, in that case, we'll wait. We'll wait. Come on, Sammy.
Well, is Mr. Henry, that is, Mr. Henry Turner here?
No, sir. He's supposed to come in with Mrs. Martin this afternoon. There ain't no one here but me and the children.
Children? What children?
Does the woman does she got children?
Why, yes. There's Mr. Bob and Miss Mary and little Gracie.
Holy mackerel. Bob would give himself into a ready-made family. What a sweet lot of brothers and sisters we're going to have.
Shh. Don't let us keep you from your word. We'll just wait here. We simply have to see Mr. Turner.
Yes'm. The children not getting dressed right now, and they'll be down in a moment. I wonder if they're children.
Oh, Sammy, this is really a dreadful situation. What are we going to say to that woman and father when we meet them?
I haven't the slightest idea. Do you have his letter? When did he say he would be here?
Oh dear, I must have left it at home. But I remember every word of it. I'll never forget it to my dying day. It said, "Dear Sammy and Doris, I have some wonderful news for you. I'm engaged to be married to the loveliest woman in the world, next to the memory of your mother. She is Mrs. Agnes Marchand of Somerville. We are taking the plane to her home this afternoon. I'll be back home in Winston in a few days. Don't worry, kids. You'll learn to love your new mother."
Optimistic, isn't he?
I'll hate her to my dying day.
I tell you, sis, I'll hold her while you stick pins in her. What else did the letter say?
That was about all. It just ended, "Be good, children. Love, Father." Oh, Sammy, what are we going to do about this dreadful state of affairs?
We've got to keep this adventuress from marrying Dad by some means.
Then you really think she's an adventuress?
Absolutely. She's found out somehow that Dad's rich Aunt Agatha is about to die and leave him all her money. So she thinks she'll hook Dad and her income will cash in.
All of which means you and I will be left out in the cold without a penny unless we thwart her wicked schemes.
Well, if she really is an adventuress, it won't do us a bit of good to try and talk her out of marrying Dad.
Oh, we must be more subtle than that. Don't let her think for the world that we don't want her marrying Father. We'll be regular old Highland. At the same time, I wish there was some way we could make her dislike us so much that she would rather die than have us in her family.
Let me think. I've got it! What about my acting to be a kleptomaniac?
Oh, what?
A kleptomaniac, you know, one of those people who just can't help stealing everything they see lying about. It's sort of a mania with them.
Sammy, what a swell idea!
Of course, I couldn't do it in front of Dad, but on the slide, sort of mosey about the room, picking up all sorts of things and putting them in my pocket.
Dear Agnes surely won't want to get into a family where there's a kleptomaniac.
I bet so, but just in case my plan fails, you better come up with something.
I know I should. What? Oh, wait a minute! I saw a girl in the streetcar yesterday who was almost having a nervous breakdown. She kept tapping her foot and tweaking her ear, and I nearly went crazy from watching her. I can imitate her mannerisms.
The very thing. And here's another idea. You know you've had an appendicitis operation.
Oh, yes, what?
There's nothing so boring as to hear someone go into details about their operation. You could keep telling her about it until you almost drive her nuts.
Hurrah! I'll talk about my operation for hours on end, and tap my foot and tweak my ear, and you snoo about the room stealing things.
After this Agnes Martin woman gets acquainted with us, she'll be in a hurry to break up her engagement with Dad.
Agnes, this is the Charlie
Listen,
thing.
Mother's voice.
We don't want to be here when he comes.
Oh, no, can't we?
Come on, we'll sneak out this way.
All right.
Come in, my dear Henry.
So this is your home, darling. It is beautiful, truly a perfect setting for such a lovely lady.
Henry, you do say the sweetest things to me. Oh, I wonder where everybody is.
Everybody, you have guests.
Oh, worse than guests. Oh, Henry, I must confess something to you. I should have told you earlier, but I just kept putting it off.
You have something to confess to me. I'm glad.
Glad?
Simply overjoyed. You see, I have something to confess to you too, and now it won't be so hard.
So you have a confession to make? Oh, dear. Henry, what have you done?
Well, I might as well tell you. I have 2 children. There, now you know the worst.
You have 2 children?
Don't be angry. What are you laughing about?
Oh, Henry, I'll promise not to be angry if you won't. I have 3
3 what?
children. Isn't that a scream? Oh, Henry, if only you could see the look on your face. But you'll be crazy about my children, really. Mother! Here come my darlings now. Bob, so tall. I do believe you've grown another inch. Merrily.
don't know how glad Mother is to be home. And little Gracie, have you been a good little girl? Children, I want you all to meet your new father-to-be. This gentleman is Mr. Henry Turner. Henry, this is Bob.
Glad to know you.
Same here.
And this is my daughter, Marilee.
How do you do?
How do you do?
And this is the baby of the family, little Gracie. Give him a hug, dear. Oh, not quite so hard. Now, there's still another member of our family. I wonder where she is.
Another one? 4? You said there were only 3.
No, Lydia, my sister-in-law. She lives with us. Children, where's Aunt Lyd?
She's lying down.
With a terrible headache.
And she said she was simply overcame.
Poor dear. I expect my letter about Henry did upset her. Oh, she's my first husband's sister, you know. Naturally, she would take this hard. I'll just run right up and have a little chat with her. And while I'm gone, you can all get acquainted. Oh, I just know you're going to love each other as much as I love each one of you.
Agnes, hurry back.
See, children, he loves me so he can't bear me out of the sight a moment. Lydia, dear, Lydia?
So, are you going to be our new daddy?
I beg your pardon?
You ain't done nothing. Sit down. And Bob loves in on the other side of you.
Say.
Oh, Bob, isn't our new stepdaddy too darling handsome? He doesn't give him a drink. Big welcome into our family. Gracie, child, don't be bashful. Don't beat your new stepdaddy. Show him how you're gonna love him. New papa, new papa, new papa! Gracie, don't be a bad girl. Mustn't be naughty. Blah, blah, blah.
My word! Gracie isn't really a bad girl, sir. She's always playing with people she likes.
Must like me an awfully lot.
Go, 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 go!
You think you're up, my dear.
Gracie, how dare you bite on new puppy butt? Mary Lee will make it all better.
There. Oh. You two are in college. You'll be gone this fall?
I'll tell you a great big secret. I'm not going back to college next year. Tell us why? Because I flunked in 4 subjects. And I'm just not going back.
I've never been to college, sir. I'm still in high school.
High school? You're still... How old are you?
Almost 20. I've had to miss somewhat school on the account of my seizures.
Seizures? What kind of seizures?
Bob, you know Mother said not to tell. He has fit! Don't you, Bob? Gracie, shame on you. And Mother has tried so hard to keep it quiet. Well, now that he knows, Bob is just as well tell him everything. We'll find out sooner or later anyhow, if he's gonna be a member of our family.
Find out what?
That I have fits, sir. The rest of the family.
On the mother's side.
On your mother's side? Are you sure?
Yes. Mother's father died of convulsions.
And I'll never forget that last conniption spasm Grandpa threw. He broke the meat platter right over Grandma's head. But don't tell Mother we told you. She always likes to keep her fiancés from knowing about us.
Fiancés? She's had others besides me?
Dozens. But they always found out about Bob's convulsions, and then it was all off.
So, you really have fits? And do you have to talk like that? Are you tongue-tied or something?
Tongue-tied? Don't be silly. Don't you just love to hear me talk like this? Everybody says it's so cute. If you're right, you go back. If you're free, you go back. Listen! Hey guys! Hi!
Oh, what a sweet domestic picture this is. I just knew the children would be crazy about you, Henry. Don't you think they're all darling?
Well, they're different. I've never met anyone like them before.
And now I want you to meet the last member of our family. This is Miss Lydia Martin. my sister-in-law. Lydia, my fiancé, Mr. Henry Turner.
How do you do?
So, you're the man who's going to step into Horatio's shoes.
Horatio?
He was my first
As
husband.
my brother. See, there is his picture. Look at his countenance. Look at his high, intelligent forehead. Look at his strong, determined chin. Oh, every line of my brother's face shows character. And you're the man who's going to step into Horatio's shoes. Well, how tall are you?
5'11.5".
Horatio is 6'3". 6'3" in his socks, and every inch a man. Oh, I can't stand it.
Please don't mind Lydia. As you can plainly see, Henry, she is a neurotic.
Neurotic, eh? Oh, neurosis. Fits. Baby talk.
Why, Henry, what on earth are you mumbling about?
Nothing at all. I know it seems strange, but I'm feeling a little faint. I think I just need some fresh air and maybe a glass of water.
Oh, it must have been that plane trip. You shouldn't have looked at the ground. Oh, children! Why don't you take Henry out onto the veranda, and I'll have to go and fix a nice pitcher of ice water.
Of course, Mother.
Bother?
It's no bother, sir.
Go along, Daddy Pig.
Oh.
Isn't that just too sweet? My happy family, such great friends already. Oh, we're going now. Oh, are you Mrs. Agnes Martin? Oh, why, yes.
Oh, this is her, Sammy. This is the place.
This is really Miss Agnes Martin?
If you would please be so kind as to tell me who you are.
Oh, why haven't you guessed? We are to be your new stepchildren. I am Doris Turner.
And I'm Sammy Turner.
Oh, you're Henry's children. Well, what a surprise. I just found out about you today. And you say you are Doris? Give me a hug, dear. And, Sammy, don't worry. I won't do any more to embarrass you than by shaking hands.
How do you do?
Oh, won't you please sit down?
Thank you. Oh, here, Sammy. You better sit right here next to me.
Oh, I think I'll just walk around.
Sammy!
That's all right. You may wander about the room if you like, so I don't mind.
Oh, it's safer for Sammy to sit right here next to me.
Safer? Well, I suppose you've come to see your father.
No, we've come to see the lovely woman our fathers were to marry. Didn't we, Sammy? Sammy! Yes.
Oh, well, that's awfully nice of you children to say.
Father raved about you so in his letter. We just happened to see you for ourselves. I think you're perfectly scrumptious now that I've seen you. Sammy and I are simply wild to have you for our stepmother. Aren't we, Sammy?
Yes.
Sammy! Sammy, you don't sit here right next to me. Ow. Ow. Oh,
My dear, what's the matter?
oh, just my incision.
Incision?
Yes, you see, I had an operation for appendicitis about 6 weeks ago, and sometimes my incision...
That's too bad.
Oh, I enjoyed my operation, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Have you ever had an operation?
Fortunately, no.
Fortunately? Surely you mean unfortunately. I'm the youngest girl in our set to have had an appendicitis operation, and it sure has made me popular. If you want me to, I could show you the scar sometime.
Oh, no, I
Oh,
don't.
you don't want to see it? Very well, then. But it's a lovely scar. Got crisscrosses all over it where the stitches were taken. Gee, I am proud of it. I just want to show everyone. Sometimes I have a horrible feeling, though. The doctor showed up the scissors inside of me.
Oh, my stars, you don't really mean it.
Indeed I do. I'm positive those scissors are cutting curly cues in my liver.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, if there are a pair of shears inside of me, I'll have to get them cut out. Or do you think that perhaps they'll get themselves cut out?
See you later.
Oh, Sammy, what on earth? Please do not think too poorly of Sammy, Mrs. Martin. I'll go and get your things back for you.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Why, didn't you see Sammy take your fountain pen and your trinkets and...
Oh, yes, I thought I saw him put it in his pocket with the pillow under his shirt, but I didn't want to say anything.
Sammy just can't help stealing things.
What?
He's a kleptomaniac.
You mean that
Yes, but don't tell Father. We've kept it from him all these months. Everywhere we go, I have to watch Sammy. I'm so afraid
arrested. He steals things and then he takes them to a pawnbroker and sells them for whatever he can get. It's sort of a disease, you know.
Oh, good heavens!
I'll go and get your things back from him, Mrs. Martin. And when I come back, I'll finish telling you about my operation. Remember, not a word to Dad.
Oh, how terrible! How perfectly terrible! Why didn't I find out about Henry's children before? Oh,
Mrs. Martin, are you back?
oh, for God, yes.
Welcome home.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be home. I need you to fix a pitcher of water for my friend Mr. Henry Turner right away.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll help you.
Oh, don't fall your pretty hands. I'll fix it. Oh, we did it. We've got her going.
How'd the old girl act when you told her I was a kleptomaniac?
She turned as white as 3 sheets. Oh, Gloria, positive she'll refuse to marry Dad now.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Bob, I tickled pink. It won't be long now before Mr. Henry Turner breaks his engagement to Mother. We're curing him.
Oh.
You're right there, we're killing him. Listen to him growl. I'm afraid we'd give him a heart attack. Gracie, you should have bounced up and down his stomach so hard.
Maybe we have overdone it, but not my intention to murder him. Just to weaken him in his resolve to marry Mother.
He's freaking all right. That disgusting baby talk of yours would weaken anybody.
Oh, it's your fit that really got him down. He's just the type that would be leery about marrying into a fit family.
Where's your mother? And that man.
Mr. Turner is moaning on the veranda, and Mother went to get him a glass of ice water.
I want to see him alone. Try to speak with him. Reason with him. Make him see that he will never feel Horatio's shoes.
Oh, where is Agnes? Where's that ice water?
Oh, there you are, Henry. Are you feeling better? I hope so. I have news for you. Your children are here.
Sam and Doris? Good heavens, why would they come here?
They were curious to know what I looked like.
Oh, where are the little brats?
Well, the last I saw, Doris was chasing Sammy around, trying to take something or other away from him.
Oh, good heavens, Agnes, what's the matter? Why are you crying?
I'm just upset, I guess. I get to thinking about things sometimes. And, oh, Henry. Why keep up the deception any longer? Let's just tell them.
Now? I guess we might as well. They're going to find out sooner or later anyhow. First, let me have some water to revive me.
A monomaniac, her operation, a kleptomaniac. Quick, I've got to have more water.
Ironic. It's baby talking. Oh, give me some more water. What are you tittering about? What's so goddamn funny?
Why, Henry! Sir! How dare you speak to Horatio? Poor little children in that tone of voice. Remember I warned you about cruel stepfathers. If you speak so harshly to Horatio's poor little mites before you're married to Agnes, what in heaven's name will you do to them afterwards? Beat them, I presume?
Keep quiet, Neurosis.
To me? Horatio's sister? Oh.
Don't faint. Get some water or something.
Oh, all right, I'll put it back. Oh, hello, Dad.
Papa, darling, we came to congratulate you.
You little brats! Why couldn't you just stay at home? Even after following me on my honeymoon?
Oh, we'll leave when your honeymoon starts. Won't we, Sammy?
It's already started.
Agnes, you haven't.
Yes, we have. We thought we'd break the news to everybody gradually. Henry and I, we were married this morning.
Married?
Yes!
Oh, do shut up, for Pete's sake. Let me borrow it too.
I thought I heard somebody call for Begonia.
It was I calling you, Begonia. That dish of candy got spilled. Would you please pick it up?
I sure will, honey child. Don't spoil your pretty eyes of worried about the spilled dish of candy.
I didn't spill it. Aunt Liddy did.
How come she spilled them?
She dropped it when Mother announced that her and Mr. Turner were married.
Holy Gabriel, she didn't go ahead and did it.
I'll say she had. Married old man Turner this morning.
Oh, I'll give my notice first. I won't have no man bossing me around interfering in our kitchen. Where's your mom?
She's lying down with a headache. She
Well,
won't see any of us.
Where's Aunt Liddy? I guess I'll tell her.
Gosh, she's in her room bawling too.
Well, where's that rapscallion that married your mom? I guess I'll give him notice.
He's on the veranda talking to his children. They seem to hate it just as badly as we do. That boy looks rather nice. You'd never think he had such a villainous father, marrying our mother for her money.
You think he looks nice, that Sammy? That girl. She's a rather sweet, unsophisticated looking girl.
You mean Doris? Believe me, she's nobody's lead. She's a nut about one subject, preparation. Wait, in less than 5 minutes after I met her, she got me out there in the hall. It was all I could do to keep her from showing her operation scars. She is a perfect nut.
Gosh, she must be. Wouldn't it be terrible to have them as our new stepbrother and stepsister all the rest of our lives?
Don't mention it. Just to think, all our hard work went for nothing. Now that man is actually married to another. Your fit wasted. My baby talk, even Gracie jumping on his stomach. I wish I had jumped hard!
Well, we haven't gone for a while anyhow.
Well, you children keep up the good work. You never know. With you armed with stepkids, he might even want to get this marriage at Renault.
No. Yeah, that's the answer. We must keep persecuting him with our quaint eccentricities until he either has his marriage annulled or gets divorced with Mother.
Listen to me, Bob. There's no use in just telling Mr. Turner you are fit. You've got to actually show him one. You know, foam at the mouth and all that sort of thing.
Good gosh, how am I supposed to throw at the mouth?
Easy. Tough says. Let's go borrow some of Rose's laundry stuff.
You won't have to feed it, will I?
What if you do? It will be worth it, won't it, to get rid of Mr. Henry Turner?
Gosh.
Come on, no weekend. I'll get us Begonia for a piece of roast, a piece of roast, a piece of roast. Gracie, what on earth are you going to do with a piece of roast? I'm going to help Mr. Turner break his neck.
No, I can't possibly get out of it.
Now listen, Dad, maybe you can persuade her to divorce you.
Or annul the marriage.
Impossible. Now, I'm going to be very frank with you kids. I am terribly sorry that I married Agnes. Well, now that I've found out some dreadful things about members of her family.
Then why don't you...
Because I'm too much of a gentleman, that's why. Now, if she were to be the first one to bring up the subject of getting a divorce or an annulment, that would be a horse of a different color. I simply can't be the first to broach the subject. It wouldn't be the manly thing to do.
But you'll consent if she brings up the idea first, right?
Despite my great affection for her, yes. Oh, what a jam I'm in. Oh, my head. Won't you two just leave me alone and go away and give me some rest here? There's no sense arguing. What's done is done and it can't be undone. Now, I'm going to go out on the veranda and try and get some rest. And don't you two dare bother me.
Know what?
No, what?
What's done is done, but it can be undone.
How?
We'll tantalize that Agnes Martin woman until we nearly run her crazy. I'll tap on my operation for hours at a time, and you still have things in front of her, and say, I've got an idea.
What?
Well, I've already told her you're insane on the subject of stealing. Why not pretend you sometimes have mad desires to kill someone?
By golly, I could do that.
Sure, I bet that would make her divorce, Dad. I could sort of prepare her before you started acting crazy.
Yeah, I only hope that brother of mine, Bob, doesn't get in the way. He looks like he has a muscle
Oh,
to him.
Bob. He is rather nice looking, isn't he?
Say, that guy's goofy. I saw the nerves in his face twitch and his eyes crossed a couple of times. I bet he could throw a spasm at the drop of a hat. But that girl, Marilee, now she's not bad looking.
No, but have you heard her talk? The moment she
promised her not. She ruins everything. I got her out in the hall a while ago and started raving about my operation, but she would hardly let me get a word in edgewise. Of all the simpering baby talk you've ever heard in your life.
Honestly. And she looks so intelligent, too. But what can you expect having an adventurous mother? Come on and help me hunt for Nax.
Heavens, you're not planning to...
Murder her? No. Only scared of Jiminy Fitz. You want me to act wild, right? I can act wilder with an axe.
I'm tying a piece of rope, a piece of rope, a piece of rope. I'm tying a piece of rope for Henry Turner to shoot. I'm tying a piece of rope, a piece of rope, a piece of rope. I'm tying a piece of rope for Henry Turner to shoot. I'm gonna put it in his chair, in his chair, in his chair. I'll put a pin out in his chair for Henry Turner to sit. Papa Turner! Papa Turner! Papa Turner! Papa Turner!
What on earth are you doing?
Watch and see. Mr. Turner! Oh, Mr. Turner!
Who keeps yelling my name? Is it you two? I'm trying to get a little rest. Ah! Great Caesar's petrified ghost!
I caught a rhinoceros! I caught a rhinoceros! Get it, get it, get it!
You little demon, what did you do that for?
I'm a big game hunter, and you're a big, fat rhinoceros. I caught you in my trap. I caught you in my trap. I caught you in my trap, 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 trap. I caught you in my trap. Gracie is a bad, naughty girl to trip her new papa. Did Daddy Kids hurt himself, Dad?
Oh, Brown's broken, I guess.
Come and sit on this nice, comfortable divan. No, sir. Come sit over here in this nice, big, easy chair. I'm sorry I tripped you, sir. I was only playing a game, sir.
Maybe I've misjudged you. Maybe there are a few drops of human kindness in that black little heart of yours. Ow! You little devil!
What happened, sir?
That incorrigible little beast just punctured my spine!
Get it, get it, get it!
You get over here and I'll paddle your canoe!
Try and catch me! Try and catch me! Gracie, you are just as wicked as you can be. I'm gonna tell Mother on you.
Excuse me. Miss Begonia done told me to come sweep up a mess. Does that be it?
Oh, yeah, right over there. But forgive me. Don't you think Gracie is a naughty girl? Don't you think Mother ought to make her good and hard? Don't you think she ought to be dancing with a big, buggy, ugly whip? Don't you think? Don't you think?
My precious, good God! Please, please stop that insufferable baby twaddle! What's the matter with you?
Sure, you have one yet.
One what?
One of his attacks. Look at his eyes, Rocky. They always start to cross at the beginning of the barrel.
I'm gonna keep calm. I'm gonna keep calm.
He started to eat the pillow. Legs of the furniture. Had a terrible smell.
That's horrible! Can't something be done for him?
Nothing. His emotions aren't either. The neighbors are all scared of him. They don't want his mouth, but Mama won't hear of it.
I won't be scared. I just won't be scared. Glorious Gabriel, he's having a fit. Form in the canal. Whoa!
Get him away from me! Get him away from me! My legs don't handle! He's not in our chair! You know what's happened? Is he broke a blood vessel or something?
No, he's just fallen unconscious.
Well, thank heavens for that.
He'll lie that way for a couple of minutes, and then he'll wake up perfectly normal.
How often does he have these
Fits 4 or 5 times a week. But this was a mild one.
4 or 5 times a week? Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Is he running away?
He's something looks a lot like a rabbit. Look, he's falling on the grass. He's broken something.
Look at his shoulders. He must be
cried those great dry sobs that only a man can cry.
Oh, sure got the old boy going. He's positively lost control. Oh, it won't be long now.
What about Hornigodemus? We'd better go explain things to him.
You mean if we can catch him? How to scare him to get Mr. Henry Turner all riled up to the proper pitch. Come on, let's go find Nico and get his temperature back to normal.
Soapy suds, I'll bring the soapy suds!
Barely? Bob? Gracie? I am positive I heard somebody scream. It woke me up.
I thought I heard several people scream, or at least a terrible racket of some kind going on around here. My heavens! Begonia still hasn't cleaned up that mess! Begonia! Begonia! Oh, it's no wonder that I dropped it. Your terrible news. Married to another man besides Horatio. Oh, Agnes, how could you?
Please, please don't make me feel any worse than I already do. I've married the man and there's nothing more to be said.
Oh, hello, Agnes. Oh, well, I've just been running. My operation. I hope I haven't burst out my stitches. I haven't told you all about my operation yet, have I?
Yes, you have. Where's your father?
Dad, I haven't seen him. I've been too busy chasing Sammy. I've been arguing with him about that awful habit of his. Sammy just can't help but be scolded, though. It excites him, you know. Sometimes it brings on a mad streak like he wants to kill someone.
What?
Oh, what on earth is the girl talking about? What's the matter with her brother?
Oh, Lydia, Henry's son. He's a kleptomaniac.
A kleptomaniac? Under Horatio's roof? Associating with and influencing Horatio's innocent little children. Oh.
Land of goodness, did I hear somebody hollering for Begonia? I'll never get my work done.
Begonia, please clean that mess up.
Oh, land sakes, that man cleaned up that mess yet?
Mercy sakes. What's the matter with him?
Oh my gracious! I think he's gonna have one of his attacks. He always begins this way. Just watch. He most likely begins to act silly.
Look.
See? Didn't I tell you?
I'm a butterfly, a gorgeous golden butterfly. Flitter, hither, and yawn.
He's a butterfly. Now he's a chicken. He always goes to his face before he gets into a bad streak.
What?
What's the matter with that boy? He's dampish as a doodlebug. Look out! He's got an axe!
Do you know who I am? I'm Bluebeard, wicked old Bluebeard. And all of you are my wretched wives. One by one you will die beneath this axe. Who will be first? Will it be your unmedicated wife?
I ain't nobody's wife!
What? You refuse to be first? Who will be first? Come. How about you, my wife? Come, speak up. One of you must be first. You can't all be butchered last. What about you, my beauty? Won't you have your head chopped off? Think of how it will look hanging from my chamber of horrors by its hair. Yes, you'll be first. I know you'll be first. Get away! Henry! It is you, accursed sister. You have turned my wife to rebellion, and for that you must die.
Oh, well,
You must die, you must die, you must die.
I've been hiding from that Bob. He had a fit. And what I mean, it was a real fit. He was foaming at the mouth. And one of them crying, hey, where's his mom? I'm going to hand in my resignation. I ain't going to work in no house where there's a man with fits running loose.
You ain't no scared old man to throw a plain fits on you. When did you get a glimpse of that hatchet boy? Swing that axe around our head. Oh, what's the matter with her? She fainted?
Am I murdered? Is my head bashed in? Where did that fiend go?
He went that way. He's chasing Sister out the yard. He's probably cut her up into bits by now.
Oh, Horatio, come back and protect me. You promised me you would. You promised on your deathbed. Oh,
She must be out of her head.
I am nothing of the kind. My brother Horatio was a spiritualist, and before he died, he told me that if I ever needed him, he would come back from the spirit world and visit me.
Honest?
Come back, Horatio, come back! Oh, what have he done? Can come back, I mean.
If he does, it's a cinch he won't find me here long.
Speak, Horatio! What have he done? Speak! Yes, Horatio? Methinks I hear his voice calling from afar off.
Well, I hopes to gracious he stays afar off.
Oh, is that your beloved spirit form I see so dimly floating up the stairs?
Save me,
David! David! Where are you, brother? My earthly sight grows dim. Oh, I see you now, plainly. There you are, beckoning me, ever beckoning me. I am coming, Horatio, I am coming. How I have missed you. How glorious to think that you have come back to us.
That old maid's nutty as a goober nut.
I think she's lost her mind. I didn't see nothing over there, did you?
Well, now that question's plain foolish enough, woman. I'm still here, ain't I? And if I'd have seen anything, I'd have been 10 miles yonder in Johnson County.
Well, I felt it plenty. I think I got a gallon of goosebumps all over me.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go pack my dust, and I'm separating myself from these surroundings. Wild hatchet boys, I can take them, but I can't stomach no gold.
There's my head still. Hey, don't leave without me. Oh, you leave me here by myself.
He's gone. I don't see any blood anywhere. Oh, maybe he's chased them out and is murdering them in the backyard. Oh.
Agnes, you must be feverish. My Sammy threatening people with an axe. Nonsense.
Oh, there's no use in trying to bluster and suppress the truth any longer, Henry. You know why your son acts the way he does. Oh.
Good heavens, what are you talking about?
Don't act so innocent. It's positively infuriating when you won't tell me. Why didn't you tell me before we got married?
Tell you what in heaven's name?
That your son is a kleptomaniac and a madman.
Agnes, have you lost your senses? I think I'm beginning to understand. Your father died in a convulsion. Your son has fits. Naturally, you also.
My son has what?
Agnes, there's no sense in trying to deny it. I found out everything.
What did you find out?
You might have told me before you married me that your son has convulsions and that there's an epileptic strain on your side of the family.
Why, how dare you? Epilepsy in my family? Indeed!
Then you deny that your father broke a meat platter over your mother's head in his last convulsion?
I deny it most emphatically. Oh, I'm beginning to understand now. You're saying all these terrible things, insulting me, in the hopes that I might leave you? Well, why don't you just be a man about it and say you want a divorce and that you don't love me any longer?
Agnes, I do love you. It's your family that's driving me crazy. What with Lydia and her neurosis and the diabolical little Gracie and her practical jokes and that daughter of yours, Mary Lee, and her baby talk. But worst of all, your son and his conniption fits.
Enough! Don't say another word. Leave my house and never come back. Telling lies about my family to save your own face. You with a daughter who is a monomaniac. You with a son who is a kleptomaniac and a horribly dangerous madman.
You bet I'll leave. I'll leave and never step foot in this domicile again. Sam, Doris, I'll have our marriage annulled. I'll sue for divorce.
Get out! Get out!
I'm leaving, aren't I? First I gotta find my little brat. I mean, my precious children. Sam, Doris, where in blazes are you?
Now what's on the program, sis?
I'm the old man of the sea and born with another convulsion, I guess. Wait, Mother, darling, what's the matter?
Oh, my children, my poor little lambs. Your mother has been such an utter fool. Why didn't I find out about Henry's family before? And to think of all the dreadful things he accused you of. Oh, well, I'm going to get my marriage annulled at once.
Yay!
Mother, whatever possessed you to marry that old fossil in the first place?
Well, I did it partly for the sake of you children. Oh, darlings, Mother has done something terrible. You know that 25,000 my great-uncle William left me?
Sure, you promised to finance our college education with it.
Oh, well, it's too late now. Somebody told me I could make a fortune in the stock market.
Mother, you haven't been playing the market.
Yes, and I've lost every penny. Oh dear, I wish I was dead.
All that 25,000?
You see, that's one reason I married Henry. That day after I lost everything, I ran into him, and well, I hadn't seen him in years, and we started going around together, and when he asked me to marry him, I thought my financial worries were over. But I don't want you to think that I married him for the money. I thought I loved him.
Money?
Has Henry Turner got money?
Well, not now. But he has a rich Aunt Agatha who's 87 years old, and well, she's worth $1 million, and Henry is her only heir.
We'll all be.
We'll all be the same.
I don't know. Oh, don't worry. I'll contact a lawyer right away. I'll get my marriage annulled. Oh, and by the way, I paid out of stock market.
We're the fools, Mary Lee. You and I, mother penniless, our father on the verge of being a millionaire. I wish I could kick myself.
Cause we kick each other. We just strangled the goose that was about to lay the golden egg. Now what should be done?
Find Henry Turner. We must do all in our power to keep him married to mother.
Yes, let's be as sweet him as we can. Gracie, don't you dare play another trick on me. I will too! I don't want a steppapa! I will have a steppapa! I won't!
Oh, quiet, you little nincompoop. Henry Turner is rich. Got thousands of dollars. Don't you understand? He'll buy you all the candy you want.
Yes, dear, think of all the lovely chocolates you can have. And ice cream cones? Gallons of ice cream. And a doll with blue eyes that goes to sleep.
A dozen of them.
And a teddy bear and a doll buggy and a playhouse and a pony and roller skates and morning new dresses? Yes! Yes!
Sure.
Come on, let's go find him!
Ah, girl. Mr. Turner!
Mr. Turner! Papa Turner!
Mr. Turner!
Papa Turner!
Well, folks, those young'uns are going to be looking for Mr. Turner for about 10 minutes. Time to take a break, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I finally got the water closets cleaned for all. If you'd like to step over this way, we just have the water closets for the ladies and the gents. And also, if you walk through this way and all the way around, I have some mighty fun vittles waiting for you.
Yeah, just in case you want to decorate your interiors with some refreshments. But don't touch those refreshments on account of I have to clean them up later. If any of you see Mr. Horatio's ghost, don't you dare tell us.
Oh my good gosh.
Why, it was positive the old darling sexy pair.
Oh, it is. I'm jumping right out again.
You don't think he's trying to get away from us, do you?
Horatio.
But as soon as not trying to stay with us, the old codger doesn't realize how good nice we're going to be to him.
Hey, is that good at the store?
I'll bet he made it feel like the back of the kitchen. The chase is on.
Morgan. Everything.
Oh, God. Those kids are going to be the death of me yet. Doris! Sammy, where are you? We've got to get going. Oh, no. Here comes the brigade again.
We're hot in this trail.
Well, Gordy said he tore through our kitchen at 40 miles an hour. And I was caught him when he fell down by the garbage can.
Oh, well, I'm in the flower garden. Unless he stepped down the alley. Come on.
I'm coming.
No women in here. By accident must have scared them all off.
You saved it beautifully. I'm proud of you, Sammy. Mama Agnes nearly broke her neck getting out of here. I'll wager she's told Dad she wouldn't stay married to him if he was the last man on earth and as rich as Croesus.
I'll bet. Now let's get Dad and get out of here.
Yes, let's not linger. He's probably out here somewhere. Oh my gracious, come look at this.
What's he doing?
You explain it to me. He's down on his hands and knees behind that elderberry bush. He acts as though he's playing hide and go seek.
You don't
think he's going back to second childhood, do you?
You can never tell when people get past their 40s. Maybe his brain is out.
Somebody's at the door.
Why should we care?
Oh, if it's a telegram, we better take it.
Mr. Henry Turner, right here, please.
There's a telegram from Father.
Here he comes now, sprinting like a gazelle. Didn't know the old pater had it in him.
I wonder if this is anything important.
Well, I eluded him that time.
Where are you running from, Dad?
Oh, those darn kids of Agnes's. What with the fits and the baby talk and all that. I'm a wreck. Let's get out of here while I'm still alive. And I'm going to get my marriage annulled as soon as I possibly can.
Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness!
Don't strangle me. What is that you're waving around?
It's a telegram for you, darling. It just came. How did anybody know you were here?
Well, and Agatha knew. I wired her that we were getting married this morning. Congratulations, I suppose. Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Dad?
What's it say?
It says that my world's come to an end. Here, you read it. I've got to get some air. Oh, I need some air.
What in the world?
The telegram announcing your sudden marriage was a big surprise. You did not consult my wishes in the matter, so I will give you a big surprise. I've made a new will, leaving everything to the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Your loving Aunt Agatha. Oh gosh.
She's actually cut him out of her will?
And we're penniless, and Father's borrowed thousands on his prospects.
You and I will have to go to work. No more college, no more trips abroad, nothing.
Oh, I almost wish I was a girl so I could ball too. You don't suppose we should get the phone? Probably more bad news for Father.
You get it. I'm too weak.
Hello? Long distance for who? Miss Lady Martin? Yes, hold on.
Lydia or Agnes?
Agnes.
Oh, I've been listening for that telephone. Oh, you sure you're not?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
He's comparatively calm now.
Well, just one more demonstration out of him and I'll call the police. Hello? Yes, this is Mrs. Agnes Martin. Yes? Yes? Gone up? Not actually. How much? Oh, I'm saved! Oh, thank goodness! Oh, that's wonderful! Yes, sell! Sell right away! Sell by all means! Oh, I'm saved! I'm saved!
My stars, what's happened?
That was my stockbroker. You see, I thought I lost everything. Oh, I need to gather myself. I thought I lost everything I had in the market. And instead, I made a fortune. The price of wheat, it skyrocketed. I cleared 70,000. That makes 100,000 altogether. Oh, I feel as if I'm going to pay with joy. Oh, I must calm myself. I really must. Oh, lie down. Oh dear. Oh, I'm rich. 100,000.
$100,000? She's wealthy.
And we're as poor as church mice, wouldn't it, slave?
It's all your fault, Poison Ivy.
Who do you call him Poison Ivy?
You lame brain. It was your marvelous idea, being a kleptomaniac and a lunatic. Well, you certainly are one. Now she'll divorce Dad and you and I will be left out in the cold.
Only there was some way we could fix it.
Oh my heavens, are you still loose?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
You had better not. By the way, what happened to Agnes? She was crying and laughing all at the same time. Kept repeating something about having made $100,000.
She made $100,000 in the stock market. We just heard her talking to her broker over the telephone.
Not actually made $100,000.
She said she cleared 70,000, and altogether that made 100,000.
Heavens, gambling on the stock market. Oh, Horatio never would have countenanced that in the world. But if she's made a fortune, I guess you won't mind. Money at last! Think of all the lovely things you can buy for this house. New furniture, new wallpaper, new rugs. My stars, that mess still hasn't been cleaned up. And the dust land just lying in the middle of the floor. Begonia? Begonia? Now that Agnes has made all that money, she can afford to hire competent servants. I will see that she fires Begonia and Nicodemus right away. And now what's done broke loose? Look at the mess, Begonia. Just look at the mess. Aren't you ever going to clean it up?
I told Nicodemus to clean this up. Why, it hurts my misery so to stew. I reckon I told him 49 times. I guess I'll just have to punctuate it with a flat arm.
Insolent old monkey. What? What's this?
That's Dad's telegram.
Who's Aunt Agatha?
She's Dad's rich aunt. He cut her out of her will because she cut him out of her will because he married without consulting her. And now we're as poor as church mice.
Penniless, eh? So, you two and your father are planning on living off of Agnes's hard-earned money. Oh, what can I do? Horatio, help me. Oh, I know. Horatio will help me. In case no one has told you, this house is haunted.
Haunted? This house?
That's what I said.
Who haunts it?
My brother Horatio, Agnes's first husband. And I'm warning you for your own good. He does not want any interlopers in this house.
That old gal's off her beam.
Good gracious, Sally. You don't think that man actually haunts this place?
Even if he does, it's a long way off until dark.
It's not disturbing. He's sleeping. I want Papa Turner to buy me cookies and an ice cream cone and a new doll and everything. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Good gosh, you'll have to wait. Makes old people cross the stairs to wake them out of a nap. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello?
Hello.
We haven't had much time to get acquainted with you two yet, but we're awfully glad to have you as our new stepsister and stepbrother.
Same here, old man. Doris and I think you're awfully swell.
We certainly do. I've always wanted a sister about my own age, and a darling little sister, too.
How's your new stepsister? There sure are a mess of us stepkids, aren't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm little step. No, we are perfectly crazy about our new stepmother.
Oh, and Sammy and I are simply wild about our new stepmother, aren't we, Sammy?
Oh, yes. You don't know how much we hope your mother and our father will stay married forever and never quarrel.
Just what I was telling Mary. We must keep them together for the sake of all of us.
Absolutely. Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
That's strange. I was thinking the same thing about you.
I swear I've seen you somewhere, but for the life of me, I can't remember where.
I can't quite place you either. Oh, I remember. Sammy and I saw you at Daytona Beach. It must have been about 6 weeks ago.
During River, we drove there with the Evans.
My gosh, you're the girl in that bathing suit.
Of course she was. No wonder. We all look so different with clothes on. I remember you wore yellow trunks and did some perfectly gorgeous styling.
Yeah, he's a fellow. Kept dragging on about his magnificent pair of shoulders.
You weren't such an eyesore yourself.
Oh,
Bob all right, I'll tell him you.
He kept wishing he could get an introduction to you, Doris. He's been raving about your hair and eyes ever since.
Oh, shut up, sis. I did want to meet you, though.
Not as anxious as we were to meet you.
Oh, isn't it wonderful how we've all gotten together? Let's go in the kitchen, make some lemonade, and get better acquainted.
I say that's a spiffy idea. Take my arm, lovely stepsister, and let us wind our way to
With pleasure, Brother Samuel. Brother Bob didn't have to go down.
Will you hang us my thin sister, Doris? Who says I'm not gallant?
Certainly not I, Brother Robert.
Bob is stuck on Doris, and Doris is stuck on Bob. Mary Lee is stuck on Sammy, and Sammy is stuck on Mary Lee. All this is going to be great fun!
So, Robert and Marilyn Martin, you've gone over to the enemy. Oh, Horatio, darling, all of your families have deserted you but me. I will stick to the end.
Henry Turner. Henry Turner. Come in here. I would have words with thee. Henry Turner. Henry.
Who in thunder keeps bellowing my name? How won't anybody let me have any rest? Anybody? Must be losing my mind. Oh, my head, my jangled nerves. Oh, it's a comfortable spot I found. So tired. Oh.
Henry Turner. Divorce my wife at once. Do you hear me?
What? Who said that? Who's speaking?
I am speaking to you from above the mantle.
Horatio? Did you speak? Holy smoke, now I'm going crazy.
Stop holding back, you lazy.
Let go
No,
of
I
my
can't shoot this man.
Let go of my shirt, woman.
No, I'm gonna make you clean up this mess. Get down on your prayer bones.
Say, how long have you people been in here?
Excuse me, sir, but I didn't see you there. I'm personally seeing the Nicodemus cleans up this mess.
I asked how long you two have been in this room.
Why, we just came in, sir. How come you ask?
No nonsense now. Weren't you two just hiding behind that door over there making remarks to me?
No, sir, we wasn't.
Well, somebody spoke to me just now. Either that or I'm hearing voices and having hallucinations. Heaven knows I've been through enough in this house. No wonder I'm ready for the boogie hash.
Did you say you heard voices, sir? What kind of voices?
I didn't hear but one voice. And it came from that side of the room. From that picture over the mantel, to be exact. Huh. That's impossible. A picture can't talk.
Well, what did the picture say?
I don't remember exactly.
I said, Henry Turner, I command you to divorce my wife. And I meant what I said.
Glory be.
I told you, fool man, your curiosity is going to get us in trouble.
Who's speaking?
I am Horatio. Leave my wife, leave my family, leave my house.
Lordy, I wish I could leave. I'll make this run into the spot.
Horatio's a mighty powerful man. As long as you met his wife, you need to leave this house now.
Leave here, Henry Turner, or I will haunt you to your dying day.
No, I don't take him out.
Leave here! Leave here! Leave here!
No, you scare me too much. I just can't move.
What's the trouble? Oh, Lydia? What on earth?
It's great Jupiter, why, if it isn't all the roses! Wow, sounded just a little effeminate.
That ain't no ghost at all. It's Miss Lily.
Oh, good old pickle fur nose if it ain't. What's she going around all corpsed up in the sheep for anyway? I declare that woman scared me so bad I like that 20 years.
Oh, Steve, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh, Horatio, forgive me. I did my best.
What's going on?
Your esteemed aunt hates me so much she tried to frighten me away by impersonating Horatio's spirit.
Oh, Lydia, how could you? Henry, I'm terribly sorry.
Never mind, Agnes. I'll leave as soon as I can, and I'll get our marriage annulled or whatever you'd like. I realize that our marriage is a mistake.
Yes, a terrible mistake. And the sooner we get our marriage bonds dissolved, the better.
But I don't think your marriage is a mistake.
Oh, neither do I. I think you make a charming, ideal couple.
Sure, that's what we all think, you know. We got together and all us stepbrothers and sisters, we're all crazy about each other.
The fact is, ma'am, Doris and I think you're awfully swell.
Honestly, Sammy and I love you already.
And we couldn't have picked a nicer stepfather than you are, sir.
I should say we not only want you as a father, but a pal.
I think you're just as sweet as sugar, Papa Turner.
Wait a minute! What's with all this sudden honey fuddling around?
Oh, won't you two please stay married and not get a divorce? Please.
Enough! Agnes, why don't we come clean with them? Why don't they tell them why we're going to separate?
I'm game, Henry.
Well, let me tell you, it's not that I don't love Agnes. I care for her dearly. It's just that I cannot stand mean little girls who play practical jokes. In spite of my senility, I still enjoy living. I've no desire to have my neck broken tripping over some rope.
And I am fond of Henry also, but I cannot stay married to a man who has a daughter who is forever going on about her operation. Within 6 months, I'd be so nervous I'd have to have an operation myself.
Or a stepdaughter who constantly prattles baby talk.
Heaven deliver me from a stepson who is a kleptomaniac and a madman.
Or a stepson who has convulsions 5 times a week.
But I'll have convulsions.
And I'm not a kleptomaniac or a lunatic.
And I don't talk like a baby. Or at least I won't ever again.
And I'll never speak of my operation again, even if my stitches burst out.
They made me play those mean tricks on you, sir.
See, sir, it was all trickery, everything.
Trickery, eh? And why the trickery?
Well, you see, it's natural. Playing jokes on people who are just married. We're giving you and Mother sort of a chivalry, if you get what I mean.
Oh, so you were merely chivalrying your mother and me.
Yeah, a chivalry.
Did you hear that, Agnes? They were merely giving us a chivalry.
Yes, and now they are giving us a lot of applesauce. Robert? Marilee? Gracie? You thought Henry Turner was marrying me for that $25,000 my great-uncle left me. And for that reason you resorted to your various fits.
Well, how did you know?
Intuition, firstly. And secondly, Lydia told me in a moment of anger. But now you want me to stay married because you think that I've lost my $25,000 in the stock market and that Henry is a soon-to-be millionaire.
And Sammy, you and Doris, you want us to stay married because you think I have been disinherited, and you think that Agnes has made a small fortune in the stock market.
Which means you children are just as mercenary as you accused us of being.
We'll admit it. But honestly, it isn't just on account of money that we want you two to stay together. It's,
Well, you see, we stepchildren have gotten together and found out we're very fond of each other.
So that's the way the wind blows, huh? Well, Agnes, I think you might as well tell them the truth. After all, the joke is on them.
What joke?
You children must think Henry and I are awfully dumb to be taken in by your fits and lunacy. Although I'll admit you certainly had us fooled for a while.
So badly fooled, in fact, that Agnes and I actually quarreled. And she ordered me out of the house.
It was your accusing Bob of having fits that started me thinking. I began to suspect the whole thing was a put-up job, so I stole down the back stairs and met Henry on the lower end of the veranda.
And right then and there, we decided to play a few practical jokes of our own and teach you children a lesson.
I told my children I'd lost my $25,000 in the stock market and that Henry was as rich as on the air.
Then I had a fake telegraph sent to myself saying that I'd been disinherited. And then I stole into the garage and phoned up Agnes, and you little idiots thought it was her stockbroker.
Then you really didn't make all that money? No, but I still have my $25,000.
You mean you didn't lose it on the stock market?
Oh, no, I'm entirely too old-fashioned to gamble on the stock market.
And Dad, Agatha hasn't disinherited you?
Not exactly. We dropped by to see her right after we married this morning, and she gave us her blessing. And a wedding check for $10,000.
Oh, that's wonderful. And now, Mother and Father, won't you please forgive all your wicked stepchildren?
What should we say, Henry?
Well, you children promise not to play any more practical jokes or throw any more fits and leave the tutoring to the French?
We promise.
Well then, I guess everything's forgiven.
Is everybody happy?
Yes!
Oh, Lydia, won't you be reconciled? I'll try to be. I think I'll have Nicodemus move Horatio's picture. He's taking my room now.
If that picture says one more word, I'll be a corpse.
We both be corpses.
There's a gallon of lemonade in the kitchen. Let's go toast to the bride and groom.
Say, Agnes, what size were Horatio's shoes in?
Wait, where do you think you're going? You need to clean up this mess, Nicodemus. Please.